Welcome, disheveled ones, to our top 20 Danzig songs. I'll say Danzig like 4 or 5 different ways tonight, and that's okay. At least I don't say it like I did as a kid, because I used to call him Danzig.
Danzig. Yeah, Danzig.
Like with an apostrophe?
Yeah, Danzig.
Danzig.
Y'all like Danzig? I love Danzig.
Square dancing.
Square Danzig.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I like
what we're
Danzig
gonna do
Alabama.
is we're gonna give you our top 20, and we'll probably break this into maybe 2 videos. Top 20 Danzig songs. When we talked about this, we're thinking, well, let's do a top 10, and it's just like there are so many good fucking Danzig songs.
There he is.
It's just it's rough, and it's like, well, let's do top 20, and then that was all good, but then we had to rank them. It's like, good God,
It was hard.
had the playlist the first of all these tracks on it, and then the next thing I know, I had it narrowed down to like 40. I was like,
40.
well, we could do top 4. No, that would be a 7-hour video.
Yeah.
So here we are. Top 20 Danzig songs.
And I'm pretty much ranking mine as we go, because I made a list.
Yeah.
But in no particular order, and I know I'm going to change. I'm going to go off script. It's going to be a disaster.
No. So yeah, no particular order was the thing. Is like, do we do an order? And we did.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, this is everyone has their own. And and in 10 minutes after I say mine, it's gonna change, because there's a couple of songs that did make my list, and I'm like, how the fuck did Little Whip not make my list? And
spoiler alert, now they know.
I know.
I'm
and
constantly like rediscovering the awesomeness of something, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's my favorite.
It's like, how did it not make my list? So, are you guys ready to hit these lists?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so for 20, I went with 13 off of 666 Satan's Child.
Killer track, man.
It is really, it actually became pretty fucking popular when it was in like the Hangover movie.
Yeah.
So, and that was years after Satan's Child, right?
Yeah, that was a long time.
Hell.
I remember we went to see The Hangover, and I think it's like there was like there's kind of like an opening scene to the movie, and then it's sort of like a Bond film, like there was an opening thing, and then there's like the song and the credits.
Yeah.
And when we were sitting there, and everybody's giggling and stuff, and then they started playing 13, I remember being so pumped that everybody in the theater had to listen to Danzig.
Yeah.
And I think I turned because my sister knew who it was, and so I was like, Krista, everybody has to listen to Danzig now.
Yeah.
And of course everybody's like, shut up, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, that was awesome. They put it in there, but that was like 10 years after the album came out.
At least.
At least, yeah.
So that's cool. I love that song. So he wrote it for Johnny Cash, and Johnny recorded it. So that was really cool. But something about Danzig's voice is always just gonna send chills up my spine.
Yeah, and he uses that soft voice in it.
Yeah.
Not the croning, but just the soft.
All right, Joey, what's your 20?
So my 20, and actually everybody's probably wondering who I am, because...
Well, maybe.
Well, I've been friends with these guys for a long time, so we'll just say I'm a friend of everybody's.
He's one of our heavy metal bros.
Yeah.
I am. Let's see. I'm going to go, again, I'm already looking at my list, like thinking, oh, this is a complete disaster. I'm going to do one from Danzig 7, from, what is that, 2002, I think? Danzig 7.
Let's see. I got that wrote down here.
Yeah,
I think it's 2002. I Luciferi, or I Luciferi.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm never going to be able to say that or Lucifuge.
And I have no idea what the song is about. And it's literally one of those titles, too, where Danzig just takes words and throws them together. And it's Halo Goddess Bone. I'm going to go with that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I have no idea what the hell that song's about, because like it's like a random word generator that he used.
But it is cool, man.
None of it goes...
It's like Brain Salad.
Yeah.
Like Nirvana songs and shit.
Yeah, it's like that, or it's like, honestly, it sounds like something that like Annihilator would have done when they were doing the like Schizos or Never Alone.
Yeah.
And the very next track will be something, just pick 3 words out of the dictionary and go with it. But I love it, and I have a soft spot for that record, I think, because when I was getting into Danzig, that was the newest album at the time. And so I guess just because that was sort of my entry point to to the point of entry. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
little priest action here.
That was my point of entry for Dan. And then, of course, we're talking about points of entry with Danzig. It's so erotic that all of them are points of entry. But I like that record. I have a soft spot for that record. But that track has always been one of my favorites.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna go that one.
Track. Killer. Let's see. My number 20 comes from Danzig, 5 Black Acid Devil, Come to Silver.
Oh, okay. A little bit of bluesy.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually love the industrial elements in that song, man. You know, that being my least favorite Danzig album, but I mean, I love that song. I love the slowness, the industrial elements are awesome.
So we've always heard that we're gonna have like a Jerry Cantrell Danzig blues album.
I know.
Yeah.
I guess that's never gonna happen.
Come to Fruitation. I don't know if it ever will, man.
Yeah.
That'd be the name of the album, Come to Fruitation.
Come to Fruitation. Come to Silver.
So is there a version of Come to Silver on Lost Tracks? Because I feel like that it was mentioned, or was there like a demo version that became another song?
There? I don't really know a lot about.
I don't know. Let's look that up.
Because I felt like there was something about, or maybe there's a song on here that was recorded in the same session.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Man.
Maybe Cold Rain or something was recorded around the same time. I can't quite remember.
Well, Come to Silver is on here.
It is.
Acoustic.
That's what it
Acoustic
is.
version.
So,
I need to hear that, dude. Yeah. I need to hear this whole thing. I'm not really familiar with the Lost
That was a
Tracks.
shot in the dark, but I got it.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw in as many as I can.
Yeah.
I'm going to be that
That's
douchebag.
awesome, man.
How's
Hey,
that?
ain't nothing fucking wrong with that.
Hell no, dude. I want to hear that.
My number 19 is Black Angel, White Angel.
Ooh.
From
yeah.
Circle of Snakes from 2004. Yet again, Danzig could say, "I love shit," and I will fucking love it. I mean,
I guarantee you there is a song where he does say that.
It's just like his voice on that song to me is just so fucking. Oh, I love it. And a lot of people say, "Oh, Danzig lost his voice. That's why he has the Black Acid Devil, where they distorted his voice." And it was shot at times, you know. But that album.
That album's awesome.
Good God, yes.
Yeah.
And his voice in that song is fucking tight. I love it.
I don't think Danzig's voice started suffering really till after Blood Red Sabbath, man. I mean, and it's the way he sings is awesome. I mean, it's just like he has to put a lot into it. So how old is Dan? He's not my dad's age.
I think he's in his 60s.
Yeah, so I mean, he's gonna lose some of it, man.
Well, there's times even on the classic albums when he sounds like a Muppet singing. So,
yeah.
I mean, like it's, because he makes some pretty silly voices, but
yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna have a soft spot for that record too. I love Circle of Snakes.
Yeah, I do too.
In fact, there might be a few on mine.
Oh, then there's nothing wrong with that. What's your 19?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess screw it. I'm gonna put one on there from Circle of Snakes. I'm gonna go with a Skin Carver.
Oh, that's a good track.
For number 19, and part of the reason is it doesn't technically kick off that record because there's that Wotan's Procession.
Oh yeah.
But the only time I ever saw Danzig so far was when he came through Knoxville. Was it like 10 years ago with Possessed? We were talking about it earlier. Possessed, Marduk.
Yeah.
Toxic Holocaust.
Yeah.
Right here, bro.
Blackest of the Black
Yeah,
tour.
it was the Blackest of the Black, and he opened with Skin Carver, and I didn't have that. I didn't have Circle of Snakes, so I wasn't quite familiar with that song. But seeing him, play it, and I think Johnny Kelly was drumming with him, and Johnny got up and did the double bass part and all this, and I was like, oh my god, this song's amazing. And so Skin Carver for me it just brings back a lot of good memories.
Yeah,
so definitely going Skin Carver.
Damn, I wish I still had. I got the flyer from that show. I should have brought it, man. I wish I had of.
You could have hung it up as
Blackest of
some
Black
props, man.
Yeah, it's all punked out and got like tape where I peeled it off the wall.
I wish I had kept the shirt I bought. I bought the Death Red Sabbath shirt.
Yeah.
And then don't have it because now I'm wearing my obituary shirt.
Oh man, my 19 would be 13 from Danzig 6. Yeah, as we talked about, it's just I love his voice in it. It's smooth, It's a good song. Got the eerie feel to it. I just love it, man.
Yeah, it's really is. It's like whenever I make my Danzig playlist that I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna keep so many songs. I'm not gonna put the whole catalog in it. 13s are always on there.
Yeah,
which I guess is how we had to do this. Is remember when you asked if you want to do 20 songs, and I texted you that night. I was like, dude, I've got like 120 something Danzig songs on my thing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, but 13 always pops up, and it'll be on mine too.
Yeah, it's always on my playlist with Danzig.
My number 18. I'm already fucking up.
Are you 18?
I'm 18.
Do you like it?
Death Red Moon from Death Red Sabbath.
That's a good.
Is that how you say that?
I have no idea how you say it.
And that album from 2010.
That would have been the tour we saw him on.
Yep, that was exactly. Yeah, that album is like, hell, I think it made it to on my ranking of Danzig albums. It's high up there.
Yeah, it's a good album.
That album, really, I really love that album. What's your number 18?
Oh, my number 18. Again, I've got my list and I'm sort of going through it, and I'm gonna go for 18. I'm gonna go from Danzig 666 as well. I'm gonna save 13 for later.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with one we haven't mentioned yet. I'm gonna do number 18 for me, Five Finger Crawl.
Oh yeah,
Five Finger Crawl. I love it's the first track on the album, and I feel like Danzig knows how to start a record.
Yeah, he does, man.
It's so good. And
song,
a friend of mine, my friend Cassidy, you guys know him, and when he went to University of Cincinnati after we graduated high school, there was a small record store near the university, and he went and got a whole bunch of discs and stuff. And when I would go up to see him, and then we'd go to concerts at Bogart's in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And he had gotten Satan's Child, and I can't remember if he gave me the CD itself or if he just copied it for me and gave it to me. But I feel like it may be the copied version because I kind of picture it now. It's got his handwriting, and it says Danzig 666, and it says "Yeah" in big.
Yeah, dude.
And so I remember rocking that on the way back to Knoxville from Cincinnati when I was only 18 or 19 or something like that.
That's good shit, man.
And that opening cut. Really, I really like that whole record for the most part.
Yeah.
But that opening cut, I thought, for as sort of like, new metal-y as that period is, it's
I like
not
the drums in it, man. It's like gallops kind of, man.
Which I think is Joey Castillo.
Yeah.
I think he's on that one.
I think it is.
But a lot of times, I thought even with some of Danzig's new metal-y stuff, it was still good. It wasn't. It wasn't just like kind of cringe for me anyway. I like it.
Yeah.
So I'm always I've always loved that one, and that's always going to be on my list of Danzig.
Hell yeah, that's a good song.
It is a good song. Trent, what is your number 18?
Number 18, I'm gonna have to go with the obvious, Mother, and it's just because like that's the first Danzig song I ever heard. I remember I went to your house, like it was like a school blues. I hate my parents, I hate my teachers, and I heard Mother, and it changed my life. It was 88 from Danzig 88 self-titled. Yeah, man, it was just like that's the first Danzig song I heard. Turned me on to it, so I have to, just because it's got that sentimental spot,
Yeah.
School Blues sounds like an after-school special.
Yeah.
It's fucking so catchy too.
It is,
it's
man.
fantastic.
Yeah, that's my 18. I had to throw it in there.
My number 17 is "It's Coming Down."
Oh yes,
fantastic
track.
Yeah, it's great.
It's Coming Down, and that video. Oh my God.
I can actually do without the video.
Yeah, that video. It was funny because that's the first time I ever saw Danzig was...
and he wasn't wearing a shirt.
I don't think he was wearing a shirt.
I don't think he's wearing a shirt. He doesn't have t-shirts.
That's a crazy video, man.
Yeah. I saw him on, it was in 1992, How the Gods Kill tour.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Sacred Right and Jenna Tortures opened that show up.
Oh, wow.
And, so I'm experiencing Jenna Tortures for the very first time, and I'm going, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Fast forward a year, and I got Danzig doing a fucking Jenna Tortures fucking video for It's Coming Down. But,
that was at the Sloss Furnace, wasn't it?
Yeah. No.
That was Manson.
Yeah, that was Manson and Korn.
Yeah.
Is this in Alabama?
Oh, that was actually in Georgia. The first time I ever saw him, I went with like Russ, Randy, Cleef, DJ. We went to Atlanta to see it. I wasn't even driving at the time. I was 16, but I didn't get a driver's license until I think 17 or whatever. And damn, that song.
Yeah,
that song.
Yeah.
I love that song.
I'd like to see Jenna Tortures. I've never seen them.
Dude, it was awesome.
Yeah.
David wasn't playing bass.
I'll say that was before.
That was
he was still with
Morbid Angel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's keeping it morbid?
Keep it morbid.
So we're on 17?
Yeah.
All right, 17 for me. I'm going to go... I'm trying to make a logical order here because you don't want to mess this up. I'm going to throw in one from... Death Red. Sabbath, however you...
Yeah.
I defy Danzig to tell me how it's pronounced.
Yeah, for real.
Because there's no way. I'm going to go with, again, the opening track. I'm going to go with Hammer of the Gods.
Hammer of the Gods. Fucking a beautiful song.
It's awesome.
I love it.
It's so good. And Tommy Victor's riffs on that one. Like, sometimes Tommy Victor's pinch harmonics, I guess it's like some people with Zakk Wylde, sometimes I think he overdoes it. And sometimes he's sometimes a little too repetitive. But for some reason, his guitar playing on that one and the pinch harmonics... It's perfect, and the chorus is perfect, and it's got just that. It's not like crazy speed metal, but it's not like super drony. It's perfect, fast, heavy mid tempo or sort of fast mid tempo. We think. Just again, Danzig knows how to start a record.
Yeah,
and
totally does, man.
And any track, I don't care how cliche it is. Hammer of the Gods, like Saxon has a good Hammer of the Gods. I think Testament has an instrumental called Hammer of the Gods. They're all good. Like you can't screw it up. So. Fantastic.
You're right about that. Just about every record has killer opening tracks.
Yeah. That's something I never thought of until Joe mentioned that. And you're right.
Well, it's because I'm superficial. I listen to the beginning of the record and then I'm kind of like, oh, yeah, this is good. And then I'll turn it off later.
Well, it's kind of like that in literature. You start that book off with a fucking...
pull them in.
With a fucking amazing first line.
Yeah.
And then, you're going to grab some of those readers, Brian King was the best at just doing that first line just pulls you in. It's like, okay, that's kind of like Danzig. He puts that fucking amazing first track on there, and there we go.
Not to get off topic, what was the first line of, was it
Dark Hollow?
Yeah, he said, the neighbor was jogging, caught me and Big Steve. She was giving head or something like that. That's the opening line, dude.
Exactly.
We saw her giving head to somebody. I was like, what the fuck? And I thought Big Steve was a dude at first. I thought he's a damn dog.
Plot twist. I didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah. That was crazy. Well, anyway,
good for Big Steve.
Yeah. I wish they'd make a movie of that.
What's your 17, bro?
Number 17 for me comes from 777, Dead Inside. I don't know where it is when all these slow songs, man.
Dude, you'll hear my list. I mean,
Dead
I'm
Inside, I
drony.
love
it. Yeah.
See, I'm weird with the drony stuff because sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
But again, when you all invited me to do the list with you guys, 777 was the first one I went to and listened to, and I was actually just trying to prune songs.
Yeah.
Because I thought I really like this record.
That is a great record.
But I know I can't just put all of them on there, and that was one I had to prune.
Yeah.
So love it.
Yeah, it's like I felt that before, so I mean it's just I relate to it, and it's just a great song, I think, man. Like,
but does Dead Inside make you feel alive?
Actually, it does. It kind of helps me out, man. I mean, like, I ain't the one that's ever felt like
He's
that.
a necromancer.
Yeah. Dead inside.
Yeah.
Dead inside.
But yeah, I was like, oh, I ain't the one that's ever felt like that. If even Glenn Danzig's felt like that, I mean, it's. But yeah, that's a great song, great album, like you guys said. It is.
My number 16. I'm going to butcher this song, this title.
I'm excited about this.
Sistinus, I think. Sistinus or shit.
What I don't know. It's
systemic.
Sistania. Sistinius?
And you're not even drunk.
I'm not. No, not
You've only had like one beer.
Yeah, or two beers.
You just say it. Sistinus,
Sistinus.
I thought it was Sistinus.
That sounds right, but
again, I don't know what the hell that means.
Yeah, I grew up loving both the Beatles and Elvis.
Yeah,
and the Doors,
just like Danzig.
Yeah, and it's like. His voice, and I was just playing this for my daughter earlier today, and even she's like in amazement. She pulls up her pink chair and she sits there and just pulls it in.
Which I think is what Danzig did when Elvis was on TV. He pulled up his pink chair and
probably did. But I love his voice in that song.
Is that the one? The wind won't blow.
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's a live version on Thrall, I think.
Yeah, there is.
Okay.
The wind won't. Yeah.
By the way, that's on 1992's Danzig 3, How the Gods Kill.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love that song. All right.
16. It's been around, but it's young and clean. I'm gonna do one of the lost tracks of Danzig, and I think it kicks off disc 1 of the lost tracks. I'm gonna go "Pain Is Like an Animal."
Jesus Christ, I love that song.
I don't really know what the hell that means. Pain is like an animal.
Yeah.
And I think there was another title of it. Like if you ever read some of the liner notes and stuff, and or maybe some of the Wikipedia. And again, who knows how accurate that shit is, but. I feel like it maybe had been recorded multiple sessions and maybe changed titles or something, but
I'm trying to remember. I know I've heard it at least once.
It's good.
It sounds like it was recorded around the time of maybe the second or third album, the version that's on Lost Tracks. And
I need to be more familiar with the Lost Tracks.
It's awesome, just straight ahead, heavy.
Yeah.
Just that catchy, Danzig chorus that he does, and there's a lot of whoa, there's a lot of that stuff, and I'm a sucker for that every time he does it. So so that's 16. That's my 16 pick. Pain is like an animal.
Cool. Number 16 for me comes from Death Red Sabbath, 2010, On a Wicked Night.
Ooh.
Oh.
Good song.
On a Wicked Night?
Yeah. I love that whole record because it just kind of goes back to the bluesy thing, I love that. That song's so good too, man. It's just.
I remember when the local station, when 94.3 used to play, it was like a syndicated show. I can't remember the guy's name now. It was either Saturday nights or Sunday nights, but it was a syndicated guy, and he would play tracks that like the local station wouldn't play.
Yeah.
Because I remember he played "Disciple," the Slayer song, one time. Oh, that's cool because I've always loved that one.
Yeah. And
he premiered that on his show one night, and had this little crappy, like a nightside clock radio thing.
Yeah.
And I remember listening to it, and it sounded all scratchy and awful, but it worked because especially with Danzig kind of like telling you this tale of
I'm not actually be
and it
sound better.
It's all staticky and crackly. It works. So as repetitive as it is, I think I do love it.
Yeah. I got good memories with the whole. That's when I first moved here. Maybe a year after I moved here, that came out, man, and it was just a good time.
Still settling in.
Yeah.
You only moved here then?
Yeah, 2009.
2009.
Yeah. That's when I first moved. But summer of 2000. I think it was Jamie's birthday.
I feel like I've known you forever.
Yeah.
Well, 2009 is 11 years ago.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like, there
but
was
you knew
so
him
much.
before that when he would come up.
So that's got to be it. Cause you and I have been friends for longer than that. So
yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I would come up and like we get together with Bob and like hang out and stuff. Yeah, man. But yeah, it was just a good time. I mean, there was a lot of kick-ass shows happening here in town, and it was just
back in the day.
That was a good spell.
Yeah, when the Valerian was around.
Because Down came through on that year, and Guar came through.
Did you see that show, man? Oh, that was awesome, dude. The Melvins and Down. Yeah,
I was at Dragon Con at Down and Melvins. That sucked. I did get to see Down like the next time they came through, though.
That was a killer show, man. But yeah, just the whole record, Death Red Sabbath, I got good memories with it, man. So yeah, that was my 16 on a Wicked Night.
Good one.
My number 15. Mother.
Go Mother?
Yeah, I'm going Mother. Just like Trent said, Mother was my first taste of Danzig. Like I talked about on our ranking video, it was like I saw the commercial for Danzig and Slayer's South of Heaven. It was a Death American commercial on Headbangers Ball, and I saw these two videos, and like I said there, I was all about the teased hair. I was all about that glam shit.
That was right in the middle of Poison, Crew. Yeah.
But then I saw these two that where I was just like Glenn, being Glenn with his black hair and his,
he had his like Justin Bieber.
Yeah, exactly. And I was just like, stopped, and
You're shook.
I shook. I shook like fucking a warrior, dude.
First time I heard Mother, I was like, yeah. Like, yeah. It was like,
I mean, so yes, it's played out. And you know what's weird? It didn't get played out until '93.
Yeah.
But that's another time.
Yeah.
But Mother, it's very catchy.
It is.
It's a good song. I really like it.
I'm glad it got to be a hit. I mean, even though it's played out, but been played to death. But yeah, it's a good song, man.
Very much.
So 15?
15.
All right, 15. I'm gonna go with another opening track. I suck. I'm sorry. Well, I guess technically it's not. Technically it's the second track. The opening track is the intro, whatever. It's from Danzig 7. I'm going back to 7. I'm going with Black Mass.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like that one. The intro is another one of those things where I defy Danzig to even tell me what Unendlich or whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
But Black Mass is awesome. And
yeah.
Was it the line about I pushed the or I plunged the dagger into my heart?
Yeah, dude.
Like, that's so like early 2000s Danzig. It hurts, but I love it.
It's
and it goes with that opening thing.
I'm crying because I don't feel like I have enough 777 on my list.
That's a killer album. That intro goes with it.
Because you're right. I mean, that album is fucking good.
And there's a cool riff on there, and the guitar player on that record, he recently died, like in the past.
Todd Youth.
Yeah, I think it's Todd, right?
Todd
Youth, it's a cool riff. It's got that kind of like muddy production, which like sometimes doesn't work for me, but sometimes does. In this case, it does.
Yeah.
I think that's another Joey Castillo on drums, and I guess I just like Joey's stuff because, I know this part of my list has been pretty heavy on the 2000s Danzig, so. So there you go, Black Mass.
Yeah, that's a kill, and the intro just leads right into it. I love the intro, man. It's
good track.
Awesome. Yeah,
love it. Love looking at Danzig's nipples on the cover.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, we've got that a few times. You got.
I was trying to point this out to your daughter earlier. Yeah. Like Danzig doesn't own T-shirts.
You got it on Skeleton.
Yeah. Here it is. You can't. His nipples are obscured because he's wearing those weird gloves.
Yeah.
But if you look on the inside, there's a lot of soft Danzig body on this one.
Yeah.
It looks like my body right now after crushing these beers and Doritos.
What I really like about your body is that chest hair you got.
Yeah.
Now, if we're going to do a chest hair video, it's all Paul Stanley.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The countdown of chest hair. I'm there.
Best chest hair.
So Trent, what is your 15?
Yeah. We got to get back on the
music. Yeah, I get too excited here.
15 for me comes from 666, 1999, Lilin.
Oh,
very good, very good.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, dude, I love like a droney, slower Danzig song.
Yeah.
That one,
that's a killer song, man. I don't know what it's about though. I guess
I don't know what most Danzig songs are about.
I would assume Lilith, but then you would think, why isn't the song called Lilith?
Yeah. I guess it's just like some demon chick or something. Like devil chick,
But you could say that about most Danzig songs, and you'd be right. It'd be like, I don't know what it's about, but I bet it's a demon woman.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally, man. Totally.